Tegan here in Puerto Jimenez, chatting, doing some Tegan talks. I love to talk, I love to share, and just get these concepts out in the community to be discussed. And so I've gained a lot of inspiration from Spirit Science and Teal Swan and Infinite Waters. They're all really great content, and especially Jordan Pierce at Spirit Science brought out some really interesting points and really got me thinking that, and I've seen it also in the Life of Pi, that it seems that all religions and all structures have some truth to them, some truth to this universal spiritual truth. And I think that over dogma, truth is what we need to know. We need to know for sure what it is the condition that creates our boundaries. And I've seen many times in Indian culture that they know a lot about the spiritual laws of nature. And the most important one I can think of for these videos is non-attachment. Non-attachment is by far one of the hardest ones, because attachment is almost what gives us purpose in life. It gives us definition and identity. And letting go of those things can be extremely scary or fearful, especially in a world lacking in love. So, what is it that we can do? And what it is, as I suggest, and everybody, is open the channels within. Find discernment inside your intuition, inside yourself. Find that connection in which lets you know for sure what the truth is, without a shadow of a doubt. And when you're in that state, you'll know it. If you're not sure, you haven't got there yet. And what keeps us from getting there? Vibration, right? And you guys probably heard this a little bit here and there. We got high vibrations, we got low vibrations, we got bad vibes, right? Well, what is that? And I really like Spirit Science because this is what gave me such an understanding. Vibration is waves, right? Up and down waves. My shoes just got wet, but it's alright because this is the last video. A slow vibration is one that's slow, big and slow, has slow oscillations, and so your experience can be choppy, distant, pulled apart. High vibrations are close, they're stacked together, and they happen so frequently that it creates a seamless flow, because it happens. Instead of frame, 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 you have frame and frame and frame. Everything flows. What lowers vibration? Well, fear. All fear. Fear of anything in any way. Every negative emotion stems off of fear. All you have to do is find out why you're afraid. Well, what raises vibrations? Love. Acceptance. Well, what is that? Because that's just a word, right? It's actually an energy inside of your body. An energy in which you can point, receive, and practice with if you put attention and awareness to that part. However, this is difficult because we live in a world of distractions, a world of attention deficit disorder, where people lack mental skills and clarity to get to those levels of comprehension. So what do? We get rid of the things that lower our vibration. I think everybody watching this video is already doing that. We eat better. We sleep more. We watch less TV. We look at how we think about others and ourselves. We look and see what it is that keeps us from loving ourselves on the daily. And for me, it's judgment. I want to be this thing that I'm not, and there's a gap. And that causes disappointment and judgment. And then I have to remember that this is the process. That life is more complicated than just me. I live in a world of 7 billion people, and the universe, or God, or whoever you want to call it, is operating here too. And I can make this place about me and my own desires and my own egotistical world, or I can participate in this glorious procreation. And by having non-attachment to self, which is something I'm still not even close to, you're able to shed this illusion and to work for God or spirit or love, and to effect change in such a broad and profound way that your soul presence would change the way people felt. just by being around them. And I'm sure that you've seen that with many people that you've seen. Some people have good auras, right? They got good vibes. And that's because they're loving. Because their energy is in a loving place. It's in a high vibrational space. And that high vibrational space feels good. It feels way better than low vibrations, low vibrations. So we're using words, all different kinds of words. Sometimes I use different words to describe the same thing. And the reason I do this is because it's not the words that are the things, it's the things that are the things. And our language is only an attempt to explain truth. And a poor attempt to explain truth of that, because words are only agreements on what we can agree exist. And so if we're having experiences internally, it's hard to describe and agree on what that feels like with somebody else. So don't get attached to the language. Use your intuition, use your feeling to find your truth. Turn the mind, don't get rid of it. Your mind is important. It's harmony and balance. And a lot of people start to come through transformation. They're like, I don't need my mind, get rid of it. And that was almost me. But I realized the mind is the tool to make the experience. And so bring it into balance by making it become respectful and aware and not so much attached to what it wants as so much as what your heart wants. So I think that's going to be all my videos for today. I think I really covered all the subject matters. I really hope that there's going to be some response and some collaboration so that I can expand upon these subjects. And I'm sure there's dozens of people that really have really pristine understanding about these subject matters that can really add a really nice flair to this conversation. Thanks for being here, guys. I love you guys.